Making Sense of Your Game is brought to you by Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Find your local advisor at edwardjones.com.
Fowler. Did he? Yes!
Oh, Ricky!
Oh, one at the flag. So another tap-in birdie here.
Oh, dude, that Jordan Spieth. Just the 5th eagle made on that hole all week long.
They are arguably the hottest 3 players on the PGA Tour. Rory McIlroy, Ricky Fowler, and Jordan Spieth. All young, all talented, and all smiles. But they're not the only ones with those characteristics leading the golf world. The women's game also has a dynamic crop of even younger players who are proving that golf knows no age limits. The #1 player in the world is Lydia Ko, just 18 years old and already a 7-time winner on the LPGA Tour. Lexi Thompson, just 20. And Michelle Wee, who is 25, both turned professional in their teens.
Everyone can live their life however they want to live it. If they want to turn pro at 12, go ahead. If they want to turn pro at 30, do that as well. I think just everyone's path is so individualistic, and you just can't put a set rule on everything. But I do think the general, rule that we have out here is pretty good.
And now you can add to that list Canada's Brooke Henderson, who at 17 is proving that she can play with the best in the game. Henderson has already earned more than $200,000 in just 6 months as a professional and come close to winning on the LPGA Tour.
I have a limited amount of starts, so when I get the opportunity, I really got to take advantage of it and play really well and try and climb up the leaderboard as much as I can with rankings and money lists. And ultimately, the goal is to play the Olympics next year and to have my full 2016 LPGA Tour card. So it's really important for me to try and take advantage and try and play well so that I have the opportunity to do that next year. I think all of it is a learning experience, and I think I've been doing a good job of taking as much knowledge as I can.
So how is it possible that these players can be so accomplished at such a young age? Lorie King, who didn't turn professional until she was nearly 30, believes today's young players have so many more opportunities than the generation before.
One, I know we didn't have the instruction as much as we do now. I was a multi-sport child. You don't have that now. As far as junior tours, and they're professional amateurs. They're playing tours at the age of 8. We didn't do that. I mean, we played the odd club event, and I think I remember being 16 and 17 and had 3 or 4 tournaments to play in a summer. They play that in a month. So, I mean, that's, I think, the difference. And then, again, the multi-sport, as a Canadian, I think we're introduced to a lot of different sports. Like, look at Brooke Henderson. Brooke started playing hockey before she played golf, or played both. Had a summer sport and a winter sport, and now look at her. I mean, the determination of a goalie.
Now 27, Morgan Pressel was a teenager when she joined the LPGA Tour and just 18 when she won a major. She knows exactly what players like Henderson and Ko are going through, and she says the biggest learning curve might be what happens outside of golf.
I focused on golf, and that was all I really did. And yeah, I studied. I still went to full-time high school. Some kids go to academies where they don't get full day of education, but I mean, they come out here and they're ready to play. And I mean, the challenges that they face are really trying to figure out how to do everything else in life, because then they've suddenly been so focused on golf forever. And how do I do laundry? And how do I rent a car? Now I got to book a hotel room and things like that. I think are bigger challenges for kids who come out really young, learning how to adapt to the rest of life on tour with sponsors and the media and things like that.
And just because the youngsters are making their mark doesn't mean those who are a little more seasoned are ready to hand over the torch without a fight. Stacy Lewis is 30 and has won 2 majors along with 9 other LPGA Tour events. She's ranked 3rd in the world and feels she's just into the prime of her career. Still, she can't help but be impressed with the youth movement.
You know, it's getting harder every year to win out here. There's more good players, more young players that are fearless. You know, they've acted like they've been there before when they haven't. And, you know, girls in general, most seem to mature earlier. And, you know,
these girls are a lot bigger than I was at 18 years old, I can tell you that. So, you know, there's some that are going to be ready for it and some that aren't. You know, I don't really know why. You know, maybe they see Lydia doing what she's doing and, you know, say I can do that too. You've got the support of the various golf associations around the world, which definitely helps. You know, it helps these kids afford to be able to travel and play against the best. So, you know, there's a lot of things really that are going in their favor right now. I don't know, it's a good time to be young, I guess, because they got a lot of things going their way.
No matter their age, the LPGA Tour has a dynamic crop of stars. But certainly on this tour, the kids are all right.